Evening students, from Human Geography, Fundamental of Human Geography, this is the last chapter that I am going to explain. Chapter 10, Human Settlement. After this complication of this chapter, then I will start next your second book, that is Indian People and Economy. That one, I think fourth chapter left, that one I will explain. So from this chapter human settlement I had already explained from Indian People and Economy one settlement, that is the I think chapter 4, human settlement. It is quite same thing is repeated in this is human settlement of human geography, fundamental of human geography. Actually in their settlement, Indian People and Economy settlement, you have studied only related to the or example of India, but here you have to give example of the world. Only this is the difference of these two chapter. So first the introduction of this chapter. See, already I explained that settlement are the basic feature of cultural landscape. Means in this earth, if you go space also, you can see the settlements the houses. Okay, these houses means settlement are also reflected the standard of people living of an area. In especially in one area, if you see too much high buildings and sky high buildings, then you can see you can feel that is the developed. And in area where there is not so much high buildings, small houses, then you can difference that you can make one difference that this area is not so much developed. So settlement also reflect the standard of people of living of an area. If the house is good, then that means the that people is living in a standard life. If the house is not so much good, then that is the standard of living of that particular people is quite less. See, this location, shape and distribution pattern of settlement in area are related to its environment. In one environment, the location, shape and distribution pattern of settlement is different. Especially in hilly area, the shape and the distribution of settlement is different because it is related with the environment. In the plain area, you can see the high buildings or compact settlement, but in the hilly areas you can see the dispersed settlement. Dispersed, compact, already I have explained. Again I will explain in next topic. This is all about the introduction of the settlement. Now come to classification of settlement. Classification of settlement. See, already I explained. Indian people is same. You will you will relate this same here, but you have to give the world example. See, the classification means the type of settlement are two: urban settlement and rural settlement. Okay, the how can you feel one settlement is urban settlement or one is rural settlement? See, according to the size of population. If the size of population is good, means large enough, and the houses are quite compact, then this type of settlement is urban settlement. And the buildings are also high buildings, maybe flats or other. But in the rural settlement, dispersed houses will be not so much compact, dispersed, and the houses are not so much high enough. This is quite small houses, you can see. So this is the difference between the rural and urban settlement. Not only the types of settlement, but on the basis of occupation of the people, you can also relate it. One settlement is urban or a village. Especially in the rural areas, the people are mostly engaged in primary occupation like agriculture, fishing, lumbering, mining, animal rearing, etc. But on the other hand, most of the people of towns are mainly depend on tertiary or secondary. Secondary means is related with the industries. Tertiary, already I explained in the previous chapter what is tertiary. Service holders or business, these are related with the tertiary activities. Now, the types and pattern of settlement. There are two types of settlement. One is compact or nucleated, and there is dispersed settlement. What is compact or nucleated? See, in this settlement, houses of all the peoples are built very close to each other, often with common walls of two adjoining houses for the security point of view. Okay, means it is quite related to it is very close to each other, and there can be only one gap, means one common wall between two houses. There is only one wall, which wall act as a border of two houses. Okay, next is the dispersed. See, in this type of settlement, houses of people are built at some distance from each other, means one is quite far from each other. Okay, these houses are interspersed with fields, means houses are mainly related with the agriculture field. See, this common type, a common place of worship or town binds, means near the temple you can find, or near the agriculture field you can find this dispersed type of settlement. In India, it is mainly found in the Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and northwestern part of West Bengal and northeastern region. And in the world, means in other countries, it is found in Australia, Canada, USA. Okay, where there is plantation and or agriculture, they are mainly found in this area. Next is the rural settlements. See, rural settlements are inhabited by farmers and people engaged in primary activities. Means rural settlement mainly what type of people are mainly found in rural settlement? Mainly inhabited by farmers. Especially in rural areas, you can find the farmers or the people engaged in primary activities, mean agriculture, lumbering, mining. These activities is known as primary activities, or animal rearing, fishing. Such settlements are generally smaller than urban settlement, means such settlements are not so much big as compared to urban settlement. In India, rural settlement is characterized by self-sufficiency and its enjoy economic independence. And other people who help farmers and dependent on agriculture such as carpenter, washermen, weaver, barbers, these are also found in the village area. This type of people engage in. Usually such settlements are found near water, means rural settlements are mainly found placed near to lake, or means in water bodies, near to water bodies, which they can get easily available water for the agriculture field, for their domestic purpose, drinking purpose. Means village settlement are mainly found along the river, lake, or springs. Next is the factors that affect the rural settlement, or the basic location of the rural settlement. Water supply, water supply, where there is easily available of water, they are found rural settlement are mainly located near the water. Number 2 is primary resources. Primary resources means, see, rural settlement being dependent on primary resources always grow. Such resources are available and can easily be used. Means primary resources means near the agriculture field, or the farming activities is practiced, or they mainly found in the fertile soil where they can easily do agriculture, or they mainly found in the fishing, in maybe near the lake, river, or maybe near the oceans, seas, oceans. Village area is mainly located near the fishing. Villages are mainly located near the water bodies. Okay, village fishing areas are mainly located near the water bodies, where they can catch fish easily, or they may be located in the fertile soil where they can farm or agriculture easily. Then upland settlement means hilly area settlement. See, While water is necessary for growth of a settlement, too much of it is also harmful. Means water is necessary for our life or agriculture purpose, but too much water is also very harmful. So in flat prone area, for example say Assam, they mainly people mainly prefer the upland area because it is a flat prone area. Okay, so they mainly prefer upland area. Why? Because they can save their family from the flood. Next, building materials. There people in village area mainly built their houses or their settlements are mainly located at near the jungles or from where their wood is wood is easily available. So they are mainly found in the near the forest area for easily available of the building materials. Then defense means see defense or security means what. See, a man prefer to means people, especially people prefer to live in protected areas where they can defend himself from enemies and wildlife. So means in times of political instability where there was war, people mainly built their houses as in hilly areas or higher grounds. Example, in Nigeria, people built houses in shallow valley with numerous hills or isolated mountains. Means in where there is a valley and there is numerous mountain, they mainly prefer before. But nowadays, where the people especially build their houses wherever they get easily available of land. Now, planned settlement. Planned settlements means the villages on this site are well planned and are not chosen by settler or villagers spontaneously. Means they prefer only the planned settlements. Means where there is layout and construction of houses is done by the government or its agency. Means sometimes the people who is not is can build their houses, especially the government is to give some money or construct or provide shelter and water or other infrastructure that is required for building one houses. So see, the convenience and service like hearts, water supply and other infrastructure road are also provided by the government to the village area people. Is example, in Ethiopia, the government laid out guidelines for village people providing healthcare, and in India, Indira Gandhi Canal common area may facilitate where a provided. Means what happens in Ethiopia government they provide some guidelines. Mean in village area there should be a good hospitals, but and in India for example see they made Indira Gandhi Canal in some areas where there is water is not easily available. So the planned settlement means government take necessary steps or plan for the village to develop or so that their life can become easily available. Thank you. Next I will explain about the rural settlement pattern.